Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lauren and I am a budgeter on a debt-free journey using the Dave Ramsey method, but without any cash or cash envelopes or anything of the sort. I do it all electronically on my iPad and my banking apps, and I feel that that works for me. So if you're interested in seeing how I do that or how I'm budgeting my money on my debt-free journey, then feel free to follow along. Okay, so today is going to be a cash stuffing video. My husband just got his paycheck, which is really exciting, and I think I'm going to get paid tomorrow, so I should have another video up really shortly. So if you didn't see my video, my first video that I made about how I use my iPad to do an electronic version of the cash stuffing, that's a really good video to go watch. But if not, you can get a lot of the same info here too. So without further ado, let's see how much he got paid. Okay, so let's see. I just transferred from his account to mine. He got paid $22.93. He actually got paid $22.95, but I let him have a couple dollars because he is in overdraft, because he just, I don't know, put a lot of money into Robinhood this paycheck or something. I don't know. Okay, so what did I say? $22.93 is how much we will be budgeting today. So if you didn't see my last video, this is the Penbook app. This is what I use to do my electronic cash envelope system. This is my bills page for next month. So actually this is not in alignment, so these need to go up. There we go, that looks better. So this is my bills page for next month. I've created some sinking funds and just kind of redid my budget a little bit, and so this is a lot more condensed than what it was before. And so we're currently still working on this last page, but it's not as visually appealing, so I started the video on the other one. So as you can see, I kind of like haphazardly erased my sinking funds categories here and just wrote check sinking funds. I owe $339 to my Apple Card, but I'm not going to pay that yet because I did a big order from Shein and I need to see what I'm going to return, what I'm going to keep. It's mostly like beads and jewelry stuff, so I don't think I can return most of that, but in any case, I'm going to wait till next month to kind of figure that out because I haven't gotten my order yet, and so I don't know what I'll be keeping and what I will be returning. So in any case, I have a couple notes here, but normally what I do is I've checked off all of these bills that I have already paid for the month, and so out of the paycheck that my husband just got, I need to go and check off the rest of these, or at least some of them, and then I can check off the rest when I get paid again. So today is the 16th, and so this Bank of America payment is coming out today, so I'm gonna definitely pay that. So I'll put a check, and then I come here, minus 70, Devon checking for the Bank of America payment. And then let's see what else I wanna pay. I probably wanna do this 20th one. Yeah, and then I can use this from my paycheck. So the UCCU loan that we have is $120, and I'll go pay that later from my iPad. UCCU loan, and then let's see what else. No. Okay, DoorDash. We should probably pay AT&T, which is coming out of our Silver Amex on the 19th. That is $240. It's actually been a little bit less recently, and I don't know why, because sometimes it's more, right? If you have like international charges or whatever, it's added on. But I don't know why it would ever be less, because our payment is for like our phones and our just like monthly package. So it seems kind of weird, but anyway. Pay that to the Silver Amex. Peacock, yeah, that one already came out, so I need to pay that one to the Silver Amex. And my Rocky Mountain Power already came out too, and that was right around $70. So right on track. Minus $5 Silver for Peacock, minus 70. Lauren checking for Rocky Mountain Power. And we may as well, oh yeah, Duolingo should have already come out as well. So the 13th, Apple, wait, yeah, $13, not the 13th. Came out on the 15th. Okay, what else do we have? May as well do DoorDash, since I think that's the only other bill. Oh, DoorDash and Netflix. So we'll just get rid of all the bills besides this little half rent up here. So I'm gonna highlight that, make sure I get that one. So what did I do? DoorDash, $10 to my checking, and Netflix, $19 to my checking. So $29, Lauren checking. Okay, let's see where we're at. I literally just downloaded this calculator app, so I'm actually not sure. I think it's Pink Budgets who like can drag it and put it on the side of the screen. I'm actually not sure what app she has or how she does that. Maybe I can do that. If you know how to do that, please leave that in the comments because that would be so helpful. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. So anyway, we can just add it up by hand. It's not too bad. $22.93 minus $5.47. $17.46 is what we have left, which is pretty good. I always like it when my husband gets paid because he gets paid a little bit more than I do. And so I feel like I can stretch the money quite a bit further, and I always have a lot extra left over, which is really exciting. So let's see. Out of my paycheck, I'm gonna have to pay $878, which is the majority of my paycheck, and then let's see. So I should probably do this $483 for my husband's loan payment. It's due in 4 days, but I don't want to have to pay it out of my paycheck, so we'll do $483. Lauren checking. Where does that leave us? 3, 14, 6, 16 minus 4 is no. That could have, it's 12. Okay, so $12.63 left. So let's move on. I think that is pretty good. Then I only have my student loan payment, which is $52, and $878 coming out of my paycheck, which I should be getting paid around $1,750 or $1,800. So we've got quite a bit left to play with. This $1070 for Procreate actually never came out, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to pay that, but if I do, I just have a little note right there. And we bought tickets to a concert on my Apple Card, so I need to pay that off. That was $311, so I'm just gonna put that here. I think it was $311 and some change. So to the Apple Card, pay off those concert tickets, and my overdraft, which I think I did the math wrong last month because I had $209 in my overdraft, which I never do. So we'll just round that up to $210, and then we'll give my husband, you know what, he's gonna go on overdraft this month, so I'm just gonna let him deal with that. I am not worrying. That is not my job. So $210 to Lauren overdraft. And mine was not my fault that I went into overdraft. I just did the math wrong, and I think I paid a little bit more to our Silver MX than I should have. But that was before we took out a debt consolidation loan, and so I had a lot on there, and so it didn't go into negative. It just kind of like the money went away. And so then my bills pulled out of my checking account and took me into overdraft. So if it was my fault, I would not take it out of our paychecks. I would have to find another way to pay that, but it's not my fault. Lucky me. Okay, so let's see. This is $522. So $12.63 minus $522. 3 minus 2 is 1. 6 minus 2 is 4. And 12 minus 5 is 7. So $741 left. See, I love it. Always a lot of money. Okay, so now at this time, I'm going to go and make sure that we don't have anything. Oh, my husband, really? What did he spend this on? Wall Street Prep, $500. Fortune Media, 72. Wall Street Journal, 38. So these look like his company's gonna reimburse him for these, so I'm not gonna worry about those. I'll send him a screenshot of them later and just make sure he puts them on his expense report. Peacock we already worked on. Macy's, $45.18 on February 14th. So that's my husband's Valentine's gift to me. And like I said, he's going to go into overdraft this month because he put a bunch of money into Robinhood out of his own budget, which, I mean, whatever. If he wants to not have money for food, he can put it into Robinhood. But $45.18, we need to find somewhere for that. So just put that over here in red. $45.18, silver, Valentine's Day. So we'll pay that off for him because it was a gift for me and I would feel bad. But I am proud of us. I had saved enough money for our Valentine's dinner and I even paid an extra penny. So normally we would have just put that on the credit card. I mean, and we did, we got the points, but we paid it off. And so I feel really, really great about that. And then these are 2 more charges that he will get reimbursed for. And that was the last charge. Check that off. Yeah, the reason these ones have check boxes and these ones don't is because these are on auto pay, if you didn't guess that already. So these ones I need to physically go and pay and I need to remember. So yeah, let me just highlight what else I have coming out of my paycheck and make sure that I don't miss it because this sheet is a little bit crazy. Okay, great. Now let's go to our sinking funds and see what we have left. And I tried to I don't know about you guys, but I always get really excited before I get paid. And so I come in here and try to just allocate before I even get paid. But then it doesn't really end up making sense anyway. So I don't know why I do that. Here it is. So 741 minus the 45 would be a little bit less than 600. So let's see where we want to put this money. Okay, so I had one that is changing. Yeah, the Elevate app is coming out sooner than I thought. So I'm actually going to put $30 in here and change this to 34. 34. So, and then I'll just keep a tab here. Money market 30. Let's see what else. I guess I could technically take the Valentine's money out of my gifts envelope, but I'm just not going to track it. Felix, get off. Sorry, my cat is having a good time. Yeah, so I'm just actually not going to stuff this envelope this month, and I will take the $45.18 that I would have stuffed or potentially would have stuffed and put it towards that. So let's see, we already paid for Beyond Wonderland, which is another concert this time. We definitely need to pay for Lake Powell, so that's $350. Oh my gosh. My cat has this, well, cats, but I got it when I had one cat. He has a hammock right above here that has little poles going up, and they love it because it's like a little tree house. But yeah, it makes a lot of noise and it gets a lot of hair on my desk, which is great because I'm allergic to cats. Okay, Napa is in May. I'll put $200 into here right now. And I can put a little bit more when I get my own paycheck. So let's see where we're at. We're at 580 and we had a little bit less than 600. Oh wait, a little bit less than 700. So we have about $100 left. Let's see. Travel, I'm stuffing those separately. Hair, I don't have a hair appointment coming up. Christmas, I'm not gonna stuff. Shopping, no. I really want some stuff from Set Active, but I just can't swing it right now, so I'm not gonna stuff anything in there. I already stuffed home maintenance, vitamins, wellness, date nights. We spent that money on our Valentine's dinner. But let's see, I could probably put $20 in dates and just start adding that up. Because I love my hubby and I love going on dates with him. I don't know why I crossed that out. Okay, and then let's see. Did I get all of these? So June 1st, I definitely need to stuff this one. So 19 plus 9 would be 28. Sorry. And that's another $9. Amazon Prime. Oh, that one's coming out in like 2 days. So I definitely need to stuff that one too. I'll stuff $11 and that will be at $120, which is the exact amount. So that one's fully funded, which is phenomenal. My Fitness Pal is coming out on December 2nd. Well, let's see how much money we have to play with. Okay, so let's consolidate all of this, which is what, I mean, it gets to the fun part because then we get to actually make payments. So $70, let's just see. I usually go like this. My husband's checking account, $70, and then I'll delete this one. And he doesn't have anything else. What the heck is LOD? Oh, loan overdraft. I'm so confused. Okay, and then $120 to my UCC loan, which we already paid, so we don't need to put that one down here. And then Silver Amex is getting $245, and that's it for the Silver Amex. Oh wait, $245 plus $45.18, so call it $46, so $291. So $741 minus 46 equals $695, which is what we have for this. And now we can delete all of that stuff. And so I just make sure. Okay, and then Lauren checking is gonna get $483. What is that for? Oh my gosh, I'm literally so... Oh yeah, my husband's loan payment. Okay, so I'm getting $483 plus 70 plus 29. And that's it for my... Okay, so 2, 1, 8, 16, 17, 18, 582 into Lauren's checking, which actually will just leave because the money's in my checking. And then Apple 313 plus 312, so 325 for Apple, and then 210 for Lauren overdraft. Was it 325? I used to have oh, here it is, an undo button. No, it doesn't work in here. I used to have an undo button right here, and now that is proving to be really, really difficult. So let's just see what we're putting in our Apple. Oh, it was $331 for those tickets, right? $331. $311. Yeah, $311, $312, and then I had $13 for something, so $325 is correct. But holy cow, I need to, it's something about being on camera because I never make these mistakes normally. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go and make these payments. I don't need to change Lauren checking because obviously that money's already in there. I'm gonna transfer my husband $70 and pay my overdraft off to Lauren overdraft from Lauren checking pay down to 0. Oh, it was 211 instead of 210. So I'll be out $1. But I have a buffer in my checking account anyway, and so that's fine. I'd rather have my overdraft just be totally at 0 because I rarely check it, and so I don't want to have to worry about it. Okay, so that one's done. And then my husband, $70 for his Bank of America loan that is coming out. Close. Now let's see where we're at. Okay, my husband has an overdraft. This went down a little bit, which is great. $70.86. This is our half of next month's rent savings. Perfect. Checking is looking great. I'll pay this later because I have to pay it on my phone, which I'm recording with, but I can pay the $291 to the silver. $291. Something so frustrating. I have to say this before I lose the amount. $291. Okay, so am I checking? We had like a lot on our Amex, and so we took out a debt consolidation loan and paid that off. I paid it off on like the 1st of February or something, but then where is it? Like a few days later, I got February 4th, I got an interest charge of $296.33, and my card was literally at 0, and I was so intent on keeping it at 0, and then I got this interest charge, and so now it's like, okay, I paid off all that money, and literally if I would have paid it one day before, I would have saved $300, but instead now I have, right, I just paid this $291, but then when our AT&T payment comes out and it's $240, it's going to go back up to $270. So I just feel like I can't ever get on top of it, which is really disheartening. Now we'll go back to our money market and see where we are at. So $695 minus $580 plus $29.11.20, so $46.20. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So we have $75 left. Let's see where we can put those puppies. My kitty cats, I don't think they're gonna need litter soon, so I'll probably put the full 15 in there, or maybe 10. 34. So 75 minus 10, we have 65 left. Let's see what else we haven't paid. I don't think we paid for our Elevate, so we'll just do the 4 for that one, which will knock it up to 38. Oh wait, we already did, huh? We put 30 towards it, but we did not do my Fitness Pal, so that's $7. It's gonna take it to 14 minus 7, so let's see, that'd put you at 60 and then 58. So $58 left. I have plenty in car maintenance. I actually need to put like most of this towards dry cleaning. I'm gonna just put it all in there. So $58.98, because my husband, I've been waiting for a coupon from Tide. We always go to Tide Cleaners, and they haven't sent me a coupon in a while, and we have a lot of dry cleaning to do because my husband dresses up for work. Well, dresses in business clothes for work. He doesn't dress up for work. Okay, so $695 will transfer to my money market. Transactions, transfers. Oh, do you guys like my coffee cup? This might be White Claw. And then it has my name on the side. And I just have my protein coffee in here. I need to drink it actually. I can't remember where I got this. I found it on Instagram. I could find it again if anyone's interested. Leave me a comment. But she has an Etsy shop, and this one just got me. It's so funny. And then I have a hot cup that says Lauren's Coffee in the colors of my school. Okay, let's see where we're at in our money market now. 1826.37. Ooh, 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 ooh. Cool. Very, very exciting. And the only bill that I didn't pay was this Procreate on my Apple Card. If it went through and I see it on my card, I'll pay it out of my paycheck that I get in a couple days. But if it never went through, I'm not paying that for sure. Oh, and this is just my Nordstrom credit card balance is $1344.01. That's on my debt sheet that we'll do in a little bit. But I was just going through like my purchase history and all the items that I want to return. My return is about $410. I need to take that later today. So this will be my new balance. And then I also have a balance on my Apple Card, but my Farfetch return, I bought some ski clothes that didn't fit, so those need to be returned. And then my Shein return, so I would only have $26.11 on my Apple Card. So let's go. Our debt snowball is going to get a lot of money from my paycheck because we did most of our sinking funds and bills with my husband's paycheck. And so we'll do a lot this next month. But I did pay $70 for the Bank of America. And so that one is going to be at, what is that? $15.55. So $4.45. So we'll put that in here for March. Our UCCU, you know what, I'm just not going to do this right now. I will update those off screen for my March balance. Actually, I'll do that in the next video after we make all these payments. I'll go through and get the updated balance, and then I'll make this return too. So yeah. Okay, so let's see what else. I think we're pretty much done, which is super exciting. We only have a little bit left for this month, and then next month we're starting on our new budget, which is really, really exciting because it's much more beautiful. And then I also have a Poshmark check that I'm going to combine with next video that I am going to do my 52-week savings challenge with, and I need to get caught up. So I actually have to put a lot of money towards this because I was going to start it January 1st. But we obviously took out that debt consolidation loan February 1st, and so January, it just didn't really seem possible, honestly. And you know what I need to do, actually? Is I need to have like a check mark system. I'm just actually going to do check marks. So I didn't pay this one. I did do Amazon Prime. I did do FitnessPal. I did do Elevate. I think I did do this one. Dry cleaning definitely did not do. Pretend we stuffed that one because we just put the money somewhere else. Shopping date nights we stuffed. Beyond Wonderland. Lake Pal, this one we partially stuffed. Okay, cool. So then I'll just try to get these all checked off by the end of every month, and if not, then there's probably a good reason for that. Like car maintenance, I don't need anything, so I'm not going to check that one. So I could probably just put like a little X or something. But anyway, I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, we stuffed a total of $22.93 and updated our sinking funds and paid off all of our bills electronically. And so if this video was interesting to you and you got a lot out of it, then please subscribe. I was also going to show you my Done app, which I use to track my budget for myself so that I don't go into overdraft like my husband. And this is my updated for the month. And again, it's February 16th. So we've got a little bit more than 2 weeks left, or a little bit less than 2 weeks left. But I spent a lot really early in this month. We went to Boston and, yeah, I just had to spend a lot on Ubers and food and stuff like that. So we're really further along than I would like to be, but we've got quite a bit left in coffee. I still have a facial to go get, so this $15 is for my tip. $50 left in food, and a little bit less than 100 left in groceries. So we're gonna have to make some stuff last. But yeah, so I updated these, and this is an app that I have on my phone if you missed my last video, and all of my budget money that falls into these categories goes into my checking account, and then anytime I spend that money, I just update this, and if I pay with a credit card, I will like pay that credit card off and then update this as well so that I can get the miles, but I'm not racking up a balance on that. And so this is a really convenient way for me to effectively like have a cash envelope where my money is decreasing. But it's a visual way for me to see where my budget is at for the month. So thank you guys so much for watching. It was really great to have you. And again, if you like what you saw, my name is Lauren, and I would love to have you on my channel. I put out new videos every time my husband or I get paid, and every time I get a bonus or a paycheck from Poshmark. So please follow along. I would love to have you on my debt-free journey. Thanks. Bye.